Telephony Kicks is coming back with another video. Telephony Kicks is coming back with another kick.
With another video. I wanted to talk about all of a sudden the sneaker news that they crowned the undefeated Air Jordan 4. They crowned this the best sneaker of 2025, the sneaker of the year. And I find that very interesting. I had to go back to this. I wasn't going to let this slide. As you know, the Nigel's, Sylvester's, Jordan 4, Brick by Bricks, were actually in the lead the whole year. Everyone, myself, everyone thought that the Nigel will be the ultimate sneaker of the year of 2025. And somehow, the undefeated Air Jordan 4 jumped over the Nigel Sylvester Brick by Brick. I find that very interesting, that somehow that sneaker is now everyone's favorite sneaker of the year. Yes, we do know that it was in the top, actually it wasn't even on the list, actually in the top 10 undefeateds, but somehow this sneaker override the Air Jordan 4 Nigels for some reason, Brick by Bricks. And I got to thinking about this, and I said to myself, I find that very interesting. But one thought came to mind, right? This is my thought. This is only my opinion only, right? The Brick by Bricks Nigel Sylvester doesn't have the income. That brand is fairly new, number two, so it doesn't have the same income as Undefeated as a whole, right? Number two, Nigel Sylvester, it's a brand new. It's been around for a few years. His name is starting to ring bells. His story is unbelievable great, right? But his brand is not evenly matched with Undefeated. So I question, financially, are they basically with the back end of Undefeated because they're financially bigger than Nigel? They kind of like bogarted the Undefeated to be number one instead of Brick by Bricks. That's got to be the only reason. This Undefeated's been around for 20 years, more than 20 years, right? This is the first time that the undefeated Jordan 4 is released to the public, right? But is that story better than the Nigel Brick by Brick? I really want to know your opinion. Please comment, let me know your thoughts on that. Is the undefeated story better than the Nigel Brick by Brick story? Why all of a sudden the undefeateds are better than the Nigel Brick by Bricks? I really don't understand that until I have to get to thinking. I said, it's the back end. Financially, Undefeated is more historical than right now, in today's date, than the Nigels. Nigel is upcoming. Nigel is bringing a force that's going to be reckoned with, right? That's why, one of the reasons why I told everyone to hold on to their undefeateds. I am not surprised that all of a sudden now, Undefeated is the number one sneaker of 2025. Of course it is. This sneaker was a legendary $50,000 sneaker. So this is a cousin of that sneaker, right? I'm just joking, you know. Basically, it's from the same team that created the original Undefeated that at one point was a $50,000 to $100,000 sneaker, right? And now they recreate that and allow this sneaker to be available to the public. And now, all of a sudden, this sneaker is the sneaker of the year. So all the people that sold their shoes, I told you guys, don't sell this shoe. I told you to hold on to the undefeated Air Jordan 4 because it's going to be worth some value. And because of that, because it's the sneaker of 2025, it's going to push the value up. Give it some time this year. A lot of people wearing their pairs. A lot of people was able to hit this sneaker is it's not gonna never hit that 50,000 to 100,000 K mark, but I believe it's gonna be around the same cost.
Telephony Kicks is coming back with another video. Telephony Kicks is coming back with another